I ended up actually having to put my house on the market because I need to make sure that the King's Head survives.
The owner of a prominent and highly sought-out bar in Winnipeg's historic Exchange District has had to sell his home so he can keep his bar doors open as pandemic restrictions continue to cause financial disruption, impacting his bottom line. Christopher Graves is the owner of the King's Head pub. Graves was forced to sell his home Monday and liquidate assets in hopes he has enough money to keep the pub going as code red restrictions in Winnipeg went into effect Monday. Graves says it's the second time the bar has had to close to the public due to the pandemic, and he's concerned about the future of his establishment.
Listen, the Premier continues to come out and let everybody know about these amazing, robust, lucrative programs that he has for small business. We would not be here begging for financial assistance if the programs that he had were lucrative. I wouldn't have to sell my home that I did if the programs were lucrative.
Meanwhile, Manitoba's Premier weighed in Tuesday to say his programs work, and he has hundreds of testimonials from small business owners thanking him to prove it.
When I say our programs are well designed, I mean it. Our programs have got money out the door quickly, without a lot of red tape.
Pallister says he sympathizes with small business owners and those in the hospitality industry struggling during the pandemic. However, between the wage subsidy programs, PPE purchasing assistance, and other forms of help, he says tens of millions of dollars are going out to small businesses every week.
And I know it's not enough. I come from the small business sector. I understand this. I understand that it's an awful time for our small businesses. But to suggest that we're not stepping up with programs and delivering the money quickly, we are so.
Todd Barclay, president and CEO of Restaurants Canada, says nationally over 185,000 people in the industry have lost their jobs, and without additional government support, half of all local restaurants are at risk of closing in a year. Restaurants Canada, on behalf of our 40,000 plus members, is calling on all levels of government to stop system-wide restaurant closures. As for Graves and his pub, it's day to day, and he has no idea what tomorrow might bring.
So if it's not a collapse of our industry today, it could be a collapse of our industry tomorrow.
In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.